Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. Devin Tompkins to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Slot man motioned over. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
On 3rd down, it's Young. His first throw is an interception. DJ Turner comes up with it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
Tompkins now to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Come on, set, go.
Young back to it after the pick. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stop made by Sam Hubbard.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
79 Bronco.
Picked off by the Ole Miss rookie. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. On the give, it's Brooks. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Remain cracked with the play defensively. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. At the 39-yard line. Again, it's Brooks. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Running the toss here to Brooks. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Young on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On 2nd and 10, Young. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the boot cape, but that is not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to it. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. That's going to be a highlight there, a 68-yard punt. And it's going to be Panthers football.
19 tight, 19, there we go, set.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Receiver in motion going left. To the air on 1st down. Young. And that is how our first quarter will end, as that pass falls incomplete. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Shut up. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Third down run with Brooks. Juke the defender. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
That's good for a Carolina Panther.
Play action now, Young. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Young on the play action. Throw reeled in by Thomas. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
At the Bengals 25-yard line.
Go. Viking 18. Set go.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletion.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go. Empty.
Burrow from the gun. Into the hands of Gesicki. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL, and that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Here we go.
Third and long, here's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Boy, take a look at that. Look at him locking down his area of the end zone. They could bring it in close enough to take shots, but there are no easy touchdowns.
And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
On 2.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Bengals. Backed up a mile here on 2nd down.
On 1, ready? Here we go. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
On 1, ready? 12, 12, 12. Here we go. Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Looking slant route, complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
From the red zone now. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Alert!
At the
Alert!
3-yard line.
Rocco switch! Rocco switch! No! No! Get up!
Running once more with Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
70 Lions!
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Start!
Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. And that brings up 3rd down.
11, 11, 11. Here we go, here we go. Stop!
Burrow setting up the play action. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And they're going to take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Sending a receiver left. Shotgun snap now to Young. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Nice seam in the defense as he crosses the 45. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll give the Panthers a first down. Gets this to Sanders. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go!
Young to throw here on third. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Go!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Staring at 4th down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over first down again at their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Moss. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th.
On point, ready?
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Done.
Brown on the inside give. Broke through the tackle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise, you deliver, and that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A 5-yard gain helps, but they need a dozen now here on third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
11 empty, 11 empty.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to push this down to the 12. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Looking to throw, Burrow. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
That's complete. Here's Brooks. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Hands off here for Brooks. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that 1st down. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Here we go.
Young on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose. Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And now the Bengals have it! Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you could feel it. You could feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to a nub and you just feel that energy being sucked out of them. It's not take advantage of it, just stings that much more.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
Up the gut, they go with Moss. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
I'm wondering.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. So the Bengals take this one on the road.